Well, to finish up our speaking section today is Joe Meyer. He's also doing his second speech on organizing your speech, entitled Dreadful Enjoyable Shopping.
Fellow Toastmasters, I want you to think of some activities that are the least intriguing to you. What activities, when they come to mind, you say to yourself, that is absolutely not enjoyable? Yeah, I asked myself that question last night, and some that I thought maybe a few of you would think of or would at least agree with me. One is taxes. I don't know many people who enjoy doing taxes. It's not intriguing the most. And number two, some would say some certain sporting events are not enjoyable. Things like curling, figure skating, some hate watching golf. Some would even say baseball, and I pray for those people very, very much on occasion. And then the third one that I thought of also was maybe removing or replacing wallpaper in your home. It's not an enjoyable activity. Okay. As most of you are aware, we just had Thanksgiving. Some of us are still feeling the effect. Dog started a diet. That's great. But we're transitioning from Thanksgiving to Christmas. And with that transition comes something that I would say for all of us in the room, since we're men, is not enjoyable, but that's holiday shopping. Okay, I grew up, I was raised by my mom, my two sisters, and three older ladies. So my shopping experiences have not been very enjoyable up to this point in my life. But I want to share with you three things this morning that I think if you put these into practice, you can take your dreadful shopping experience and make it a very much enjoyable one. So number one, be calm. Be calm. Take a breath. Except there are going to be long lines. There is going to be traffic. But think about when you've been in stressful situations before. No, you cannot control the person who's cutting you off in front of you. You can't control the person who's arguing for $5 more off in the front of the line. You can't control those things. But as individuals, you can be calm and control the way you respond to those situations. And anytime you respond in a heightened manner, that doesn't help your stress level. It's only going to raise it and make it that much easier to respond in that way when another occasion occurs like that. So be calm. Be calm. Number two, be courteous. Be courteous. I'm in sales, and I can't tell you how many times I've been on the phone. It's been one of those days. I've had 15 calls. All of the callers have asked one question and then hung up on me. But then you have that one caller who says please, who says thank you, who's patient with you. And it's absolutely made my day. It's like the other 15 calls didn't even happen. So when you're in these stores shopping and you come up to someone at the register and maybe you've had an awful experience, you couldn't find the pants in your size, the shirt, the sleeves are too long, there's just been numbers of people everywhere. Remember that this person working is an individual, just like you and me. And maybe they're working so they can have a good Christmas, so they can provide for their family. Say please, say thank you, be courteous to them, have a conversation with them. I spoke to a lady at Dillard's this past Friday, and through the conversation I had with her, I realized she's been working on her master's program through the same school that I am currently in Texas. It's a really neat connection, and we had a very good conversation that morning. I enjoyed it. So be calm, be courteous. And number three, especially for us men again, be competitive. Realize that out of all the days that you can shop during the year, this is one of the very few that you can really stick it to the man and save some money. So whether you're shopping for your wife, your kids, your grandkids, your mom, your dad, realize and take advantage of how much money you can actually save. I went to probably 5 stores in about as many hours, 4 or 5 hours on Friday morning. And the money that I spent was a little over $200. But I did the math, and without going that day, I would have spent easily over $600. So you can really stick it to the man and also just motivate yourself. When I think about going shopping for people, I'm a gifts person, so I really enjoy it. But at the same time, it's hard to think, I don't really want to go and stand 4 hours in a store to shop and buy one gift for my wife, one gift for my son. But at the same time, if we really do think that giving is better than receiving, that can motivate us. It's like a competition. Who can get the best deal? Who can buy that present that's going to make their son light up the most? So I'm just encouraging you today, be calm, be courteous, be competitive. And if you put into practice these three things, you can really turn that dreadful shopping experience into one that, in my opinion, would be very, very enjoyable. Mr. Toastmaster.
I can already tell I'm going to need to apply some of those things in recent conversations with my wife.